Week 4, 10 questions. This is probably one of the best things I do. But let's get into the questions this week. Question number 1. Who's the MVP for the first quarter of the season? It'd be a toss-up for me between Philip Rivers and J.J. Watt. Uh, that's probably really, really tough. It's not Peyton, it's not Brady, it's not Breeze, it's not Marshawn Lynch, it's not Richard Sherman. It's a toss-up between those two, and if one person says Philip Rivers and another person says J.J. Watt, I'm not gonna get upset about it, because either answer would be right. Question number 2. Was it unfair for the Raiders to have played in London? Um, no, but it's well, mm, I think it's honestly for an NFL fan, I think it's unfair that we have to watch Thursday night football every Thursday night, and I think it's unfair that we have to watch games in London because they're absolutely atrocious to watch and they are extremely unwatchable. Um, Was it unfair? Not really, because honestly, I don't know. I think it's more the Raiders' fault for traveling back to Oakland than back across to England because they were in Foxborough week 3, so I don't know why they just didn't practice there and then go to London. Would have been a lot easier. Question 3. Bigger story, Steve Smith's game or his comments about Cam Newton afterwards? Um, I think it's a combination of both. Steve Smith played one hell of a game. His comments on Cam Newton were, semi-true, because he's only completed 44% of his passes in the red zone since 2011, since he's been in the league. Uh, Unless Cam Newton's been at the 1 yard line, he's not great in the red zone. Question number 4. Name something less surprising than Laron Landry getting busted for PEDs. I can't think of anything. I honestly can't think of anything. Oh, well, wait. Less surprising? So we're guessing this Laron Landry getting busted for PEDs wasn't surprising. No, I really can't think of anything. Question number 5. Is the NFC South the worst division in the NFL? Right now it's between the NFC South and the AFC East, but I'd have to go with the NFC South because of the competition, because they've played less competition than the NFC, or I'm sorry, the AFC East. Plus Atlanta, who blew out Tampa Bay 56-14 on a very painful watching Thursday night football game week 3, lost to Minnesota, who isn't that great, week 4. New Orleans is 1-3. Tampa's 1-3. Carolina has gotten the doors blown off them the last 2 weeks. I would have to go with that division, sadly, the NFC South. Question number 6. Do you have a problem with Geno Smith cursing at heckling fans? No. If he had gotten up into the stands and had done a Ron Artest sort of deal, I would have had a problem with that. But cursing at heckling fans, I don't have a problem with that at all. I think that's typical in the NFL. Some may call it asinine, some may call it, I don't know, dumb. but I don't have a problem with it. Question number 7: Is it the right move to fire Dennis Allen? Is any moves the Raiders made since 2002 a right move? Question number 8: The Patriots are still gonna make the playoffs, right? Yes, they're still gonna. I like how everybody is like jumping off the ship. Everybody like uh, is like writing the swan song, burying them now. They're 2-2. The last time they were 2-2 after 4 games was 2003. Here's where I would like to, okay? And here, let me bring up 2003 for you. Okay, in 2003, they were blown out by 27 plus points, which they were Monday night. They lost their home opener against an AFC East opponent. Happened week 1. Week 2, they beat a NFC opponent. 2003, beat an NFC opponent. They beat the Eagles. They also struggled with their home opener against an AFC opponent. Week 3, Oakland. Guess what they did that year? They won the damn Super Bowl. Now, they may not get to the Super Bowl, they may not win the Super Bowl, but I guarantee they can come back from 2-2 after struggling in 4 games. It's happened before. Question number 9. Did you feel happy for the Buccaneers shocking the Steelers after that big loss to the Falcons the week before? No, I didn't feel happy for them. I was I was more disappointed in Pittsburgh after giving up that lead to a team that got blown out by 42 the week before. That just shows how much Pittsburgh really sucks. In all honesty. Holy God! You lose a game 56-14 to a team the week before. And then you come back to win a game against the team that should have beaten you? That's terrible. Question number 10. Would the 49ers benefit from firing Jim Harbaugh if there is a schism in the locker room? No. They'd probably go 4-12 if they fired Jim Harbaugh. Hell, maybe 3-13. Keep Jim Harbaugh, San Francisco, or else you're gonna be back in irrelevancy like you were for a good part of 9 seasons. And the bonus question this week: what is something you're looking forward to this week? Honestly, nothing, because this week has kind of been boring, per se. It's kind of boring, but nothing at all. And with that is 10 questions this week. If you like it, give that thing a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a second chance and rewatch it. I will see you next week.